Dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our pre-conference podcast of Future Bridge. Today, conference podcast is dedicated to our upcoming event, Energy Transition and Emission Reduction in Mining and Metal Industry, which will happen 9 and 10 of June in Stockholm. My name is Olga, and I'm having great honor today to welcome my guest to our virtual stage. And my guest today is Stefan Romedahl, President of Boliden Mines. Stefan, welcome to our virtual stage.
Thank you very much.
Please, Stefan, could you tell us more about yourself, your role in the company, and the company itself?
Yeah, okay. I'm the president of Boliden Mines, and that cover everything from exploration, technical development, as well as five mining units in Finland, Ireland, and Sweden. And we are about 3,600 people working in Boliden Mines. When it comes to the full company, we are about 6,000 employees, and that cover also our smelting side. We have five smelters in total, one in Norway, two in Finland, and two in Sweden. So that's about Boliden, and we have very ambitious goals when it comes to climate and environmental and sustainability.
Thank you very much for your answer. You have chosen to speak about the climate reduce in the mining industry by electrifying the mines. Could you please elaborate more why?
The reason is the company itself have put up a quite ambitious goal to reduce CO2 emission with 40% until 2030. And that means that we need to reduce our fossil consumption in the mines. And to do that, we need to electrify more. And in the underground mines, it's about to electrify heavy equipment and reduce emissions based on heat exchange in ventilations and stuff like that. And in the open pits is about putting in more trolley system as are available today, and in the future put in also battery trucks. You can see such a machinery in my background actually. And just looking into the underground mines, we are in the way to put in the first fossil-free mine in Sweden, and that will be in Kristineberg, Rävliden. It's a mineralization that we will employ new technology and fossil-free technology, and that will is done during the next few years here now.
I see, thank you. And why it is important to talk about it now?
Yeah, I think that the globe as such are standing in the step for a huge climate challenge, and as we know, we need to reduce the CO2 emissions. And to do so, many parts will need to be electrified around the globe. And in our case, we are a producer of copper. That will be a very important metal to make this happen, because to be able to transform into a fossil-free society, we need more metals. That's I think one thing. But when we do this and mine more metals, will be needed to open up more mines as well, and then we will produce these metals in a sustainable way, and then we need to be more sufficient when it comes to our choice of technology, and we need to improve the outcome from our industry. And the way to do that is to go for more electrified equipment on the ground as well as above ground. So I think this is very, very important. We are a part of the solution to be able to change the society going forward to more fossil free based on the metal that we have produced. But at the same time, we are polluting quite a lot with our CO2 emissions today, and we have to reduce that in the full mining industry. And Boliden will be a front runner here. We have a vision to be the most climate friendly company in the world, actually. So we have a high ambition in this area.
I see. Thank you very much for your answer here. Would you be able to tell us more about how a fossil-free mine is?
Yeah, for example, in Rävliden, where we are looking now, we will have battery-driven loader equipment, the big equipment, as well as battery and trolley assistance when it comes to electrified trolley assistance when it comes to transportation of ore underground. And this is about 80% of the CO2 emissions comes from this heavy machinery underground. So this is a part of how we are working with this. And then we will, of course, transform other equipment on the ground also to be electrified. So that's a journey underground that we are working at. When it comes up above ground in open pits, it's a trolley system that will help us reduce the CO2 in the beginning here now. And we have put up trolley lines in Kivitsa, that's a Finnish open pit mine that we have, as well as in Aitik, which is placed in Sweden. And here we had pilot trials when it comes to trolley, but we also run it in operation on the daily basis. So this is a very important step for reducing the CO2 going forward. So that's part of how it can look like in the mines.
Great, thank you. But thank you very much. Great. I believe more about that we will know from your presentation, right?
Yeah, I will talk more about these areas when we meet in Stockholm on the 10th of June.
Great. Thank you very much. We are very excited to have you as our speaker on 10th of June at the energy transition and emission reduction for metal and mining industry. We're encouraging every expert to join us on that matter on 9th and 10th of June in Stockholm. Thank you very much, Stefan, for being with us today.
Thank you.